It's day 10 of posting 100 days here on YouTube. 10% in. Welcome back to the studio. My name is Melissa. Let's chat about a pretty basic foundational conversation that I have with most people here in the studio when we're talking about our neurology, why we do the things we do, how we're managing and getting through our day. So, coping versus healing. They are different because people use these words kind of interchangeably and they really aren't the same. So let's just break it down, make it easy. So what is coping? Coping ultimately gets you through the day. It's helping you survive the stress, the overwhelm, the grief, and the old patterns that seem to be running the show in the background. And coping isn't bad. We actually need coping. It is an excellent strategy for our systems to be able to rely upon. So, coping has helped all of us a lot just to keep going sometimes in the day by day. But healing is different. Healing is not just getting through things. Healing is when your system really starts to soften and ease into that safe enough space to release and to respond differently to life's extenuating circumstances. So here's a simple way to tell the difference. If something helps you stay functional, but you still feel tense, shut down, numb, and reactive underneath it all, that's probably coping. If something is helping you feel more present and connected to your body, and more able to choose instead of react, that's healing. Can we be responsive over reactive? In my work, I think of it like this. Coping keeps the lights on, and healing actually changes the wiring. Coping can look like being distracted, choosing to overwork, you're people-pleasing, you go to scrolling, you stay busy, and it's that general sense of just trying to hold it all together. Coping kind of keeps us in that space. But healing can look a lot quieter, a lot more subtle. It can look like deeper breaths. It can look like slowing down before we take action. It can look like noticing what your body has been saying and asking for all of this time. Like, our body is always giving us beautiful information. And this is important to remember because, healing is messy. It's probably one of the messiest things that you will embark upon in your journey here on this earth. And when we decide to go on a healing journey, when we decide to have awareness around our patterns and how we're coping with life's circumstances and events and people and ourselves, we have to remember that there isn't a right or wrong way to do it. It's just the manner of stepping forward and taking one step at a time. And so it brings you into that awareness of like, am I coping through this experience, or am I changing my outlook, my perspective, my actions, my reactions, my ability to respond? Am I moving into more of a healed space around how it is I want to show up in the world? And so sometimes healing feels honest. It usually feels a little uncomfortable because we're moving into new territory. And it usually is probably most likely asking you to stop bypassing your body's signals and cues. All those things that you've been carrying for so long. So if you've been wondering if you have been healing or just coping, I want you to ask yourself this in those moments of wonder. Am I feeling more connected, more free, and more like myself? Or am I just managing symptoms and trying to push through? Both can be a part of the process, but both aren't the same. And knowing the difference of this can honestly change everything. Coping is an opportunity to get you through, but healing is what brings you home, back here. So go ahead and like, share, and subscribe for more of these beautiful conversations and content around neuro wellness, body-mind connection, and living an extraordinary life. See you in the next one.